Hello and welcome back to our channel. This is Monica from Imania by Design. And if you are coming back again to see us, I want to say welcome back. If you've never been here before, I want to say welcome. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Click on the notification bell so you'll know when we upload new content. And check us out on Etsy. Go in and look around. We've got a lot of things that can help you with your DIY projects. You can take your cell phone and you can scan that QR code. It'll take you straight to our shop. And I just want to share with you today how I finished my Purple Galaxy tumbler. In the previous video, when I showed you how I made it, I left that bottom undone to be able to show you in a separate video what I did. So what I did was I used UV resin and I got some purple glitter. And so I'm just going to go ahead and finish the bottom with glittered UV resin. So I want to show you how I did that. And so these are the things that you're going to use. I just poured a little of the UV resin. You're going to want the clear, hard, clear resin that is hard when it cures. And I just added some purple glitter, and we're just going to give that a stir. I love to use the UV resin for my finishes because it's so fast. I don't have to worry about mixing epoxy. I don't have to worry about the curing times being long and drawn out. This is quick and easy. So I just mix that glitter in there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding that to the bottom of the tumbler. And what I used to add it, instead of just pouring it, I did not want to pour, because the very last thing you want to do is over pour. Because if you over pour it, it could go down and start seeping into the rhinestones, and you're just going to have a mess. And we spent way too much time on this tumbler to mess it up at the end. Now, this is something that you can do before you rhinestone your tumbler. You can definitely do that. Probably doing this over again, I would have done this first, but I did not, and here we are. So what I'm using is this silicone spatula, and I'm just adding a little bit at a time. Now this UV resin is self-leveling, so from time to time, while you're getting it where it needs to go, you're going to want to get down at eye level and take a look and see what's going on at eye level. Because it is self-leveling, you just want to make sure that you're not missing anything. Another thing that I love about this UV resin is you don't get the bubbles, like you may get bubbles when you're using epoxy and things like that. So this is very forgiving, very, very good for beginners. And so what I'm doing around these edges is I'm just taking, I'm using really soft movements and really soft strokes to bring and introduce just a little bit of the resin, being very, very careful not to add too much so that it spills over the side. This part, just go slow is my best recommendation on this part. Just go slow. There's just no other way to do it safely than to just go slow with it. And so I'm just going around the rim really, really, really slowly. and just really with the lightest of strokes getting a tiny bit of the resin around that rim, so that it doesn't spill over, but it still coats the edge. This part of the project doesn't take nearly as long as it does to rhinestone it, but you do need to go slowly. It's not hard to do at all. It just requires some patience. And I wanted to do this first part in real time, just so that you see that it doesn't take that long. But I wanted you to be able to see just how slowly and lightly I'm moving. Really lightly, almost done with that rim. And when using glitter, you can use whatever type of glitter that you'd like to use. I chose the really ultra fine glitter for this particular project. Okay, and after a leveling check, I went ahead and started the curing process. And you will just cure according to whatever the manufacturer's recommendations are. Alright, and so this is my first coat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my logo. And then I'm going to cover the logo and do another coat of the epoxy. So I'm just going to do a clear coat with no glitter. So it's the same process. This is just with a completely clear coat. over the top to seal that logo in, and also to you know, just seal everything. We're sealing the deal here with a clear top coat. And I am, you know, just checking at eye level to see where we are with it leveling out. And then you just make any adjustments or any changes according to how you need them. I'm still using really small movements. They're really fast because I sped it up because you were able to see in real time in the first part. So it's the same process with the clear coat, just making sure that nothing spills over the sides. And I am down at eye level, checking it out and seeing if I need to make any adjustments. Trying to get everything nice and level, because just as soon as you introduce that UV light, it is going to harden within just a few seconds. So it really needs to be as perfect as it needs to be before you introduce that UV light. So take your time with it. And we cure. And there we have it. It's completely dry and it's completely beautiful. I love this purple glitter with the purple galaxy stones. It's like a galaxy and millions of stars twinkling and glitter. That's it. So that's the finished look on the bottom. And so I think it turned out great. It looks a little bit lighter in this light. I had the light turned all the way up, but yeah, I think it's beautiful. And now that's a good finished look for you. So I hope you enjoyed it. Again, my Etsy shop is linked down below. If you need some supplies or just want to take a look around, subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell so you'll know when we upload new content. If you're watching on a laptop or watching on your computer, you can take your cell phone and you can scan that QR code. It'll take you directly to our Etsy shop. Thanks once again for watching. We thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.